All right, questionable. Esso from Back Fuel tells Rory and Maul that hip hop has been dull since the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake feud because Drake used to be out with the people in the clubs. He says Drake brings the excitement that Kendrick lacks. Let's get into it.
It's like Drake. I would have said, yo, Drake, don't even engage in this no more. Like, yo, just go do what you decided to do later. You just put songs out. People still like your records. A battle doesn't mean nothing.
That's what I said. Really, I think that's true. Yeah, Drake, I don't think a battle doesn't mean anything like he says. It means something, but I think Drake could have just continued to just put records out and he would have been just fine after losing to Kendrick. But it's kind of Drake's fault, right? That didn't happen because he pursued the whole lawsuit, which kind of prolongs the Kendrick beef talks. Because every time something new with the lawsuit comes out, we are back talking about Kendrick versus Drake. So that's Drake's own fault right there.
I said this. I said if he just go do the songs, and I said on the show, I said the industry isn't as entertaining since the takedown of Drake. Think about that.
Hey y'all, I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video myself, create the thumbnail, everything. So hitting like and subscribe does help a bunch. Thanks so much. Back to the video.
Takedown of Drake. Think about that.
The industry, he said the hip hop industry isn't as entertaining since the takedown of Drake. I don't even know what that means. We've had, since 2024, we've had some good albums to drop between 2024 and now. There's some good albums. 2025 is like one of the better years of the 2020s. I still think it's a little overhyped, 2025. I don't think there's like all these S-tier releases. But it's the best year that hip hop has had in a while. So I don't know what he means.
It's not boring. It's not entertaining. Like that's all that I'm saying. When he was rolling around, Chris Brown's concert had all the bitches. I'm not gonna lie, right? But when Drake was in town, it was like a hysteria. It was a thing going on in New York. It was 5 days and parties here and fashion here and
what? So he's what? So he said, yo, when Chris Brown came out, he had all the chicks. So I guess he feels like Drake had all the chicks when Drake came to town, and he likes that Drake has all the chicks. Oh, what is he? Yo,
she was excited over here. That's how it was going. I don't know what it is about him and the people he brings or who rocks with him, but he had a different type of excitement to the game. And since he been chilling, shit been boring.
Has Drake been chilling? I thought he went on the Anita Max Win tour. I thought he put out like 20, 30, if not more songs, whether there are leaks or they're a part of the whole Iceman rollout. Has Drake actually been chilling? Or is it not hitting the same? That music ain't hitting the same. Go check out my elimination of Drake video. That music ain't hitting the same right now. He need to drop some fire.
Boring. And now
they gonna kill you for that.
They can. They said it's the truth. We said it too, but it has been. Yeah, it's just the truth.
But why do you say it's been boring?
Nobody. Who's bringing the excitement? The music. The excitement just.
He said the music has been boring. So he's saying the music. That's why it's been boring. Which, if you think hip hop is boring in 2025, how did you feel before the Drake beef? Because I think 2023, 2022, those are some dog shit years in terms of album releases. The 2020s has just not been that good in terms of album releases to me, comparatively, compared to the 2010s, the 2000s, the 90s, even the 80s, right? So he says it's the music. 2025, we getting more better drops than more better. That's a crazy grammatical error. We're getting more and better drops than we've gotten in a long time. But he said it's the excitement. Esso wants Drake to come to town and throw some parties to liven up the city. When I think of hip hop, I don't even think of stuff like this. Let me let him cook.
Is it in a great record? What made our
let me rewind that a little bit. I don't want to miss his point.
The excitement just isn't in a great record. What made our shit exciting was the personalities, the feeling that you got when they was in public, when you saw dudes coaching at the Rucker. Drake was one of the few people, he's outside.
Yeah, one of the most accessible.
My man went to Starbucks with a plastic bin. He's outside. And 2 bundles of money. He didn't.
So these guys sound like fans. He a fan. Like, yo, they just fans of Drake. Yo, we want the personality. Yo, remember Drake came and he was throwing money at the strip club? I just don't look at hip hop through these lenses. So I think the way I consume hip hop and the way they consume hip hop is totally different. They're looking like, oh, Drake came to our club and he was throwing money and then he was at the park watching guys play basketball. Yo, who cares, man?
Even break the seal. He just threw the bundles.
I rock with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, yeah, whatever.
I do.
I'm not going to even say that.
He's a talent, rapper,
Dope
whatever.
artist.
He's not outside. Nobody's outside. Like, nobody.
But you guys are from an outside era.
So their whole thing is, yo, Drake was outside. They want Drake to be outside. See, I'm not an outside dude, right? In terms of at the strip club, at celebrity events. I don't know. That's just not a part of my personality type. Maybe because it's like I kind of growing up in LA and in Southern California in general, you see celebrities on a regular basis out here. You're going to run into celebrities. So as a grown ass man, it's not, seeing a celebrity is not that exciting to me. You know what I mean? You see all types of celebrities out here. These guys are like, no, like I want to see Drake at the park. I want to see Drake at my local club. They want to see Drake outside.
All right.
These kids are inside.
Cardi B's rollout has been about
Cardi B
being
is
outside. And they're looking at it like it's
Cardi
magical.
B is outside.
And that's standard record
She's
label
doing a
rollout.
standard. She's doing the standard. I mean, the same thing with the clips. I loved their rollout.
Standard
but it was
rollout.
a very, like, they just did what anyone had done before.
And the kids thought it was magical.
Because they watched it from their basement.
I don't be caring about stuff like this. 99% of what I care about with hip hop is the music. They might say that's wrong. No, you need to consider how it affects the culture, and, you know, all this other stuff. I really only care about the music, man.
A little bit.
They weren't outside. They watched the artists be outside.
The clips was outside. They was accessible. They did shit downtown and they had outside concerts and they were popping up over here. It gave you the air of accessibility just because they decided to come outside and make their face seen.
Right.
So they want Kendrick to do more public events? Is that what it is? Do more public events? I'm just not understanding, man. I think they're just super excited. I think they just really like Drake. They like to see him around. I think they're just fans of Drake, his personality. Pause.
Nobody, if you can reach out and touch somebody, if Nicki Minaj was outside, and I'm not talking about being in the club, I'm just talking about if we saw her somewhere beside an award show or something like that, hysteria would be different.
If she stood up on top of a truck.
I'm so lost. Someone in the comments, you really got to break it down for me. I'm not even being facetious. Like, I'm not purposely missing their point. I just legitimately don't understand what they're saying. Outside, outside, outside. What does that mean? Stop saying outside. Define what you mean without saying outside. Can we do that?
In Soho.
It's bananas.
Oh, yeah. It would shut the whole city down.
But you know what it would do? It would bring excitement to hip hop.
I agree.
And this is what we don't have people doing. Remember when Jay-Z spent the whole summer driving around New York in the Wrangler?
Yep.
Everybody talked about that shit.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is? Drake is actually outside the way they're describing. They said, oh, guys driving around their city, that's so exciting to them, right? Rappers driving around their city is like super exciting to them. Okay. But Drake is actually outside. Like, he was literally driving around Toronto in the Iceman truck. He's literally rolling out his album right now, doing live streams every week. So he actually is outside. We outside. He's outside. The issue is it's not hitting. The music ain't hitting, so nothing else is hitting. Yo, Drake, you got to step it up, man. You got fans of yours right here who don't even realize you're outside right now. You're outside, but they don't even realize it. We got to get some better music out of this, Drake. This Iceman rollout, yo, we got to step it up a notch. Your own people don't even think you outside, but you are outside right now, actually.
You don't have people doing. Remember when Jay-Z spent the whole summer driving around New York in the Wrangler?
Yep.
Everybody talked about that shit.
Yeah.
This type of stuff is irrelevant to me. If I heard that, yo, Kendrick he's driving around LA in a Ferrari, you think I'm a rush to go to LA to see Kendrick? I don't care about seeing these dudes. Yo, drop some music, my guy. Yo, Kendrick, you could be riding around my city in a drop top Ferrari. Am I gonna jump out my seat? Oh, snap. All that. He's in a Ferrari, y'all, and we just sitting there watching him. Yo, who cares? Drop music. These guys want to see these celebrities. I think they're just starstruck. And they like being starstruck.
Everybody went to buy Wranglers. It created something like, oh, Hove is in the city. Nobody's doing that within their cities.
So you don't feel like hip hop has been exciting since Drake?
Since the battle.
Once the battle died down, it's been boring.
I think we've had moments. We've had good music.
Well, it was boring before the battle. It's hip hop is actually, in terms of quality releases, it's better in 2025 than it was in 23, 22, even 24. Like even chart wise, hip hop was on the way out before the battle.
Music
Such as?
I said good music.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good
I
albums.
agree there's been some good music,
But it's not.
oh, you know this shit not
Come on, bro.
No, but I think
It's not like, yo, and I love my New Yorkers, right? I love my New Yorkers, right? But the animations, it's not like, yo, can we outside? Can we just use a little bit more words? What do you mean? It's not like, let's watch that again.
it's been good. It's been good
I
albums.
agree there's been some good music,
But it's not. It's not.
oh, you know this shit not
Come on, bro.
No, but I think
Oh, no,
the clips roll out was exciting.
I can't say nothing. Like they gonna kill me no matter what. I say.
like pro Drake
I
all day.
can't say
What
shit.
do you think, bro?
I know exactly what you're
Oh,
saying.
my bad.
Yeah, I know
my bad.
I think
exactly what you're
the
saying.
clips rollout was exciting
I
to
like
me.
the clips roll out.
To me,
Yeah.
I like the roll.
I think that brought a lot. That was probably the most exciting moment this year as far as hip hop went. I would say
And I'm
that.
not saying nothing. If that's the most exciting moment, like we got
It's back to square one of just
Well, and this is what I started the video off saying. I started the video off saying that 2025 is a little bit overrated. People are saying like, yo, this is one of the best hip hop years. And no, this is not one of the best hip hop years. It's not top 10. It's not top 15, anything like that, right? It's just one of the better years of the 2020s. 2020s, which have been dog-ish, right? We've already established that. So this is the best year of a dog-ish year or decade. So that lack of excitement you're feeling is large in part due to just the weak hip hop state we've been in. The Kendrick and Drake battle was like the only great thing to happen, like in the past 5 years, right? One of the main great things. And it's that lack of excitement is also because lack of new artists. Lack of new artists.
a standard rollout.
It's a standard
Becoming-
rollout. That's it.
But it worked.
And look what
The point of a rollout is to work.
Think about it. They had to
Cardi
do
B
all of
on-
that.
I like Cardi B on the train better than that.
Yeah.
I like Cardi B fake selling the CDs. Like
Yeah, on 2/5 and shit.
Me and these guys, we just, and shout out to these guys, but we just have a fundamental disagreement. I don't care about Cardi B being on a train, taking the, that One Train or whatever that song was called, A$AP Rocky, One Train, shout out One Train. I don't care about stuff like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm enjoying for hip hop? Like I'm off tilt. The Commodore skits about the hip hop story.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that.
Okay. So yeah, we just have a fundamental disagreement. If it ain't about the music for me, or if it's not like a really dope rollout, dope videos, there are other things I care about other than music now that I think about it, but it's adjacent, right, to the music. It's centered around the music. I don't care about Drake going to the club and throwing bundles of money. And yo, he didn't just throw the money. He didn't even take it out the bundle. He just threw the money like a brick. And that got me wet. Like, nah, I don't care. And even if it was Kendrick, yo, Kendrick is riding around LA in the drop top. You think I'm gonna jump out my seat, take work off to go see this dude driving around? No. Cardi B's on the train, y'all. Who cares? Is she debuting new music? Is it a part of a dope video she's putting out for one of her songs? I just don't be caring about stuff like this. So, anyway, shout out to Esso, Heineken, Bag Fuel. Pretty cool channel. Y'all should go check them out. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Has hip hop been boring since Drake ain't outside? Apparently he's not outside anymore. Drake was just driving around Canada in an Iceman truck. So when they say he's not outside, I don't know what they mean. I think what they really are saying is the music just ain't hitting like it used to be since the battle, which is a fact. Facts. Well, the music wasn't hit before that either, right? Yo, Drake, if you watching, get out. I've said this in a couple other videos, but I gotta reiterate: get out that studio with Lil Yachty, man. Get out that studio with Yeet, man. Lock in, man. Get you some good songwriters in there, man. You still got Lil Yachty in the studio writing songs for you. You not serious, bruh. These guys don't even think you outside no more. You doing a whole rollout for your album, and these guys are acting like you not even outside. You need to switch something up. That's all I got for that day. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.